Based on our estimation, by reusing the packaging, we can save more than 90% of the CO2 emission. So the pallet chipper is designed to be flat packable. This is important because we can save the storage space before and after its usage. And this year, in 2024, we are opening South Korea, Australia, and New Zealand. Hello, I'm Shuji Hotta, APAC Manager from EMBALL'ISO. EMBALL'ISO の堀田です。日本と APAC 地域を統括しています。
Hi, Shuji. Thank you for joining me today.
Hi, Linda. It's my pleasure to join today, and thank you for this great opportunity to exchange about our company.
Could you share a bit about yourself and EMBALL'ISO?
Sure. EMBALL'ISO is a passive packaging company for the temperature controlling transport of the pharmaceutical products. And we are also the expert and pioneer of the reverse logistic program for the sustainable cold chain. Talking about myself, I joined EMBALL'ISO 3 years ago, just after the company was created in Japan in December 2020. Then I have a country manager role in Japan, and my mission was to launch the business in Japan from scratch. After that, I enlarged my responsibility to APAC region.
The name EMBALL'ISO is very unique. Could you provide some background information about the origins of the company name and its history?
Sure. Yes, it's true that our company name is a bit unique. And I tell you, none of my Japanese customers were able to pronounce it correctly when we firstly met and exchanged our business card. ありがとうございます like this. Yeah, but seriously, so our company name is coming from the French words. As you may know, we are a French company. Right. So the French words emballage isothermal, which means in English isothermal box.
Oh, okay.
So we combine the two words into one, emballage isothermal, EMBALL'ISO, like this.
Your French pronunciation is really good.
Thank you very much. Yes.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Right, and also it has a side meaning because ISO reminds us of the quality.
Right, ISO.
Like ISO 9001. Yes. So that's why we thought that this name will perfectly fit our product because we are so determined to provide our customers the high quality isothermal box. And talking about our company history, actually EMBALL'ISO was founded in 1990 in France by our founder, Mr. Pierre Cazoli. And since then, we're serving global pharmaceutical companies for their temperature controlling shipment for their products. And now we are present in over 4 continents with 11 production sites and 15 service centers in Europe, America, and Asia.
So 11 production sites, manufacturing sites.
Yes.
So as a passive packaging manufacturer, it's quite a lot of manufacturing sites.
Yes, actually it is. That's a good point because we have a company policy to localize our operation and production as much as possible. So that's why we have a couple of production sites in Europe. Of course, there's one in France, just next to our head office. And after that, we have also in US, Mexico, Brazil, and the rest is in Asia, like India, Singapore, China, and Japan, where we recently started our production.
Okay. EMBALL'ISO is known for providing comprehensive turnkey services. Could you share an example of how these turnkey services have benefited your clients?
Sure. So we accompany our customer from the start till end of their shipment. Firstly, we select for them the best packaging and best configuration of the iShield pack from our wide range of solutions after hearing from the customer about their requirements. And after that, as you may know, passive packaging requires the preconditioning of the iShield pack. And some of the customers do it by themselves, but if they wish, we can do it for the customers so that they receive the preconditioning package, and after receiving it, they can expedite their product immediately. And that's not all. So after the shipment at the destination, we can collect the packaging after use for free of charge in over 80 countries in the world.
So Shuji, so you select the packaging for customers and precondition the gel packs or PCMs, and then you also provide free collection service after use.
Yes, correctly. And free correction is indeed a great benefit for the customer because they don't want to spend time and money to throw the packaging away. And that's not all, they can receive a correction rebate from us if they return the packaging to us. So they can even get some money back from us.
Okay.
And this free collection service is called a reverse logistics service.
Let's discuss your reverse logistics service in more detail. As you mentioned, EMBAL'ISO is a pioneer of reverse logistics in the passive container sector. You started reverse logistics 15 years ago, focusing on packaging reuse and recycling. At the time, this concept was underdeveloped compared to today's practices. How and why did you create these reverse logistics services?
The reverse logistics service started firstly in 2009 when one of our customers requested us to collect the used packaging which was shipped from France to China. I think they didn't want to spend time and money to dispose them, so customer satisfaction is important to us, for we agree to collect the used packaging. The story could have been ended just by collecting and disposing them by us. But when we collected the used packaging, we found out that the packaging looks quite reusable.
Right.
Then a light bulb popped up in our head, and we start thinking how we can reuse them. Everything starts from there. Actually, it was a total change in our mindset, and it is not anymore selling a product, but to offer a service to the customer.
I think that's brilliant.
Yes, indeed. Yeah, and EMBAL'ISO has quickly adopted to ourselves to start offering this reverse service to the customers.
Yeah, I remember, people really don't know what to do with that, packaging, at that time, really, there are not many providers to collect that kind of
Yeah, sometimes it is really a headache for the customer. What to do with the used packaging?
Yeah, big size,
Exactly.
Yeah, right. Great. Also about ice gel pack or PCMs, it's not.
Right.
Sometimes it's not easy to throw away.
In some countries, it's difficult to throw them away because it's industrial waste.
Can you share some of the challenges you faced while developing and implementing the reverse logistics services?
Yes. Actually, the biggest challenge was the quality of the refurbished packaging. If you put yourself in customer's shoes, it's quite natural that you come up with a question if the refurbished packaging works as good as the new one.
Right.
So that's why from the beginning, we involved the quality assurance department in order to respond to the many questions raised something like how we can identify that the collected packaging are still reusable. How to clean the packaging in order to avoid the cross-contamination. What are the criteria that customers can accept for the refurbished packaging? That's why since 2009, in over 15 years, we developed SOPs and other systems for our reverse logistics so that it works well with a good quality.
So you have your own SOP, how to manage the returned packaging.
Exactly. Reverse logistics is not just correcting it. We really need some system that works well behind it with a different element.
So what are the main benefits of your reverse logistics services for pharma and logistics companies?
Well, practically, they can save time and money to dispose the packaging at their destinations. And on top of that, they can by participating our reverse logistic program, they can reduce the environmental cost by disposing the packaging. Based on our estimation, by reusing the packaging, we can save more than 90% of the CO2 emissions.
90%?
90%.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot. And as you may know, the sustainability is playing more important part in our customers' social responsibility. You know, this reuse program is very appreciated by them.
Do your products have any special features designed for reverse logistics model?
Yes, so let me explain you taking the example of the pallet shipper, which is one of our most popular packaging for a large volume of payload. So the pallet shipper is designed to be flat packable.
Oh, okay. It's big, but when you return it, you can make it flat.
Make it flat.
Okay.
Yeah. This is important because, you know, we can save the storage space before and after its usage. And also, we can do efficient transport during the reverse process.
Right, save the
space.
Yeah, freight cost as well.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. And also, pallet shipper is made from the PU panel, polyurethane panel, which is very lightweight. And lightweight is also very important because the handling is easy for the assembling and disassembling the pallet shipper. And on top of that, the customer can save the air freight, and also we can reduce the CO2 emission during the transport. So this is a very important feature. Or also, we have a QR code equipped on our pallet shipper. And this QR code is scanned every time it goes through the refurbishing process. And one of the purposes of scanning, having this QR code, is to check the validity of the PU panel.
All right.
Yeah. Actually, we have an internal guideline not to use the pallet shipper, the PU panel, more than 7 years.
So maximum?
Maximum 7 years. Yeah.
Okay.
In order to guarantee the good installation performance of the PU panel. Then the scan data is recorded into a software which we developed specially for this reverse logistics system in order to provide the traceability of those refurbished pallet shippers. So, as I explained you, the lightweighted, flat packable, QR code, it's not only that, but those elements are quite important to support the reverse logistic service.
That's fantastic. And a few months ago, I had the opportunity to visit your headquarters in France, where I saw beehives. That was very interesting because I never expected I would see beehives there. And during our conversation today, I have come to understand EMBAL'ISO's commitment to sustainability. So can you tell me more about how you integrate sustainability into your daily operation and company culture?
Sure. First of all, thank you for visiting our head office in France. I hope it was a fruitful visit for you.
It was really beautiful.
Thank you very much. And about the beehive, it is part of our recent sustainability strategy. We think that supporting the beehives are the necessary step for the sustainable futures. As it is well known, bees play an important role to maintain the biodiversity in our ecosystems. And there is a side benefit of these beehives because beehives produce 100 kilo of honey annually.
100 kilograms of honey.
Right.
Okay.
And these honeys are put into pot and shared with employees, customers, and local community members. I also got one when I visited France.
Can I have one?
You didn't get one when
No.
you visited? Oh, that's not possible. Sorry. Yeah, but it tastes delicious. So next time, I'll make sure you get one pot from us.
you.
And about the sustainability activity, it's not all. Actually, our head office is powered by the geothermal energy, and all the waste from our production lines are sorted and compacted to give a second life as an insulation material or the high-calorie fuels. So the sustainability is our company's pillar, and this is really implanted into the heart of our company culture.
Great. Finally, as the head of APAC, what key goals do you have for the APAC region in next few years?
Yes, so we are already present in China, India, Singapore from long time ago, but recently we are open Japan in 2021, followed by Vietnam in 2023, and this year in 2024 we are opening South Korea, Australia, and New Zealand. So we are accelerating our development in APAC regions. But at the same time, we should not rush and we should control the speed of the development because, as I mentioned, in our company policies, we try to localize our operation in each country as much as possible. So what I will do is to orchestrate the development in this region by thinking globally with a helicopter view, or maybe helicopter is not enough, maybe a satellite view to have a good view over the APAC region, and by acting locally, having a good view on the ground. So that's something I will do in the next 3 years.
Okay, that's wonderful. Shuji, thank you so much for sharing your insight into EMBAL'ISO and your plans in the APAC region. And we look forward to seeing your growth in the APAC region. And it has been a great pleasure speaking with you today. Thank you.
Thank you, Linda. It was also a great pleasure to exchange with you. Please stay in touch and please look forward to our development for the global EMBAL'ISO activities as well as in APAC region. Thank you very much, Linda.
Thank you.
Thank you.